my name is Natalie Alcala, and I chose the word individualism as my keyword, and I chose that because I think there is great value in being an individualist, especially in a society that encourages conformity more than encourages individuality. And I think there's power in being someone who thinks on their own and creates ideas based on what's inside of them and not their external circumstances and influences. And so a book I read in high school was called Into the Wild. I'm sure a lot of people have read it, by John Krakauer. I really don't know how to say his last name still. And the main character is Christopher McCandless, and I wrote down a quote by Christopher McCandless. This is in like chapter 6 or something, and it says, and this is kind of the idea of individualism, and I think the way he interprets it and what it means, like for him in the context of, leaving the context of the book, which is him leaving society completely to go travel in the depths of North America and Alaska, and through transcendentalism, essentially to discover himself. And he says, so many people live within unhappy circumstances and yet will not take the initiative to change their situation because they are conditioned to a life of security and conformity and conservatism, all of which may appear to give one peace of mind, but in reality nothing is more damaging to the adventurous spirit within a man than a secure future. And so I think this is pointing out the idea of the American dream, and how that is flawed and how that discourages individualism. And so this piece of literature, really the whole emphasis of the book is discovering oneself, transcendentalism, which is discovering oneself through nature, but the idea of becoming that sort of individualist that was Christopher McCandless's goal throughout that whole entire the whole book, written by John Krakauer. And so like a current historical example or current cultural, I guess, example, I think would be the division between political parties. I think that right now there's such a high percentage of violence and division when it comes to people's political parties, when it comes to the Republican Party, the Democratic Party. There's just so much division, and I think it's because people have jumped on the bandwagon of just groupthink and no longer making their own individual decisions. And our country was founded truly on individualists who want you to educate yourself, and then you come and you make your own decision and then bring that to the politics, not the politics make the decision for you. And so right now I think a lot of people, when it comes to like news, people who watch the news all the time are losing their sense of individualism by just believing everything that they're told, and definitely which can enhance just a downfall of things when it comes to the political atmosphere, and just creates more division when it's just a whole bunch of people who just agree with each other and about two opposite things, as opposed to us thinking and educating ourselves and making our own decisions. And then but then you can just see so much more. You have more perspective and understanding of where other people are coming from. And I think that's something we're lacking right now, especially in this current modern day political atmosphere. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything I was supposed to say. So, sweet. Bye.